Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my skincare routine. I'm going to just be talking about the products that I use on a daily basis and tell you how they work for my skin and everything like that. Okay, so my skin is basically normal. I used to have really oily skin back in middle school, but now my skin has gone actually dry in some places, around underneath my eyebrow and like over here, maybe the beginning of my arch of my nose. It gets dry on the winter, but at the same time I get more oily skin around my nose, my forehead a little bit. So I would say I have combination skin. So I don't really have that much skin problems. I don't really get pimples. Of course I get the occasional blemish, but right now I don't really break out in a lot. I get about maybe the most 3 pimples at a time. And yeah, so I'm going to basically start from